All right, y'all, Jupiter and Cancer. I got this one. If you were born 1990 or part of 89, and I think after that was like 2002 to 2003, and then I think before that was like before 1990, I think if you were born in like 78 or something like that, it happens in 12-year intervals. Jupiter in Cancer is exalted. However, what we want to see this as is a definite evolution and enhancement of one's own sincerity and personal emotions, on top of enhancing one's psychic ability, given that Cancer is psychic power, all right? The power of the psyche. Not to be confused with Gemini, which is more the magic of thinking, all right? Which produces the power of the psyche. So when Jupiter is in Cancer, it enriches how much more powerfully one can feel. As a Jupiter in Cancer native, I feel like I underuse this position because I have Moon in Cap and Sun in Gemini, but Jupiter in Cancer can have one feeling like they're perpetually in an ecstasy trip, because feelings feel so good, and this is coming from someone who could care less about feelings. That being said, it's definitely taught me to really tap more into not just being emotional, but feeling that subtle nature of the psychic quality of your emotions, which can enhance intuition very greatly. Cancer being a water sign really goes in towards expanding what I just spoke on more, but really allows natives to be very compassionate and very empathic. As unemotional, I don't consider myself unemotional, but as insensitive as I can be and like to be, it's because of this placement that I'm instantly empathic. I can feel what people are feeling instantly. And unlike other water sign natives who probably with this can also feel other people's pain, you know, us in 1990 and 89, we have the Jupiter on Chiron. So, you know, that's going to expand more healing. We'll get into Chiron in another series. But yeah, this is definitely going to enhance the depth with which one can also feel emotions as well. Given that it is the second cardinal sign, your ability to expand the direction of what you do, driven by these feelings, emotions, potential, given the Chariot card in the tarot, boosts one forward, and it is a very, very great indicator of one who has motion. All right, same with Jupiter and Aries. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, those are the four signs of motion. All right, the cardinal drivers. Given that Cancer is the last individual sign, what you'll find is those of you who bet on your sincere emotions, right, gain the most fortune. Those of you who are in a position outside of, perspective, who provide comfort and a sense of understanding to others, are in a position to come into a lot of fortune as well. There's an enhancement of nurturing quality and power that allows others to be drawn towards you because they'll feel safer around you. Potential negatives is you don't want to necessarily get too caught in your feelings. Thankfully, I have this opposite Saturn and the Moon in Capricorn, so I have a good balance. I have a different type of issue where, like, once I get happy, the Capricorn has to, like, no, how dare you be too happy? It's really weird. But for those who may not have the Capricorn opposition, you could drown in feelings. You know what I'm saying? It could be easy for you to just cry for no reason, and maybe even like that, but you know, it does push for a good amount of emotional control. But outside of that, the liquidity that this grants, even monetarily, and its exaltation makes this a pretty A+ placement. And yeah, if you have this, I hope you enjoy this, and until next time.